Nobody was ready for what Wang and Shen Yue quietly dropped on the internet this week. And somehow, the most devoted fans in the world still managed to miss it. It started the way it always does with these two. No announcement, no press release, no carefully coordinated media moment. Just a small, almost accidental glimpse into a life they have spent years protecting from the noise of public attention. A photo here, a video clip there, and suddenly, the entire fan community was spiraling, rewinding, zooming in, and losing their minds over details that had been sitting right in front of them the whole time. Subscribe to this channel so you never miss a moment like this again. This is what makes Wang and Shen Yue different from every other celebrity couple in the industry. They do not perform their love for cameras. They do not schedule their vulnerability. When something real leaks through, it leaks through because it was never meant to be a statement. It was just life happening, and life, for them right now, revolves entirely around a tiny person that the world has barely been allowed to see. The unseen moments began surfacing through the most unexpected channels. Not through official accounts, not through their agencies, through the edges of other content. A reflection caught in a window during a live session, a sound in the background of what appeared to be a casual check-in video, a softness in Dylan's expression that was completely different from anything fans had cataloged over his entire career. Fans who have been watching him since his Meteor Garden days know every version of his face. They know his professional smile, his rehearsed humility, his playful deflection when interviews get too personal. What appeared in these unguarded frames was none of those things. It was something quieter and heavier and more honest than anything he has ever delivered on a set. Shen Yue's moments were even more subtle, which is saying something because subtlety has always been her signature. There is a particular stillness she carries now that fans have been trying to describe in comment sections across every platform, and the closest anyone has come is this. She looks like someone who has found the thing she was always searching for and is now afraid to breathe too loudly in case it disappears. The tiredness in her eyes is real, visible, and somehow completely beautiful because it is the tiredness of someone who chose exactly where she wanted to spend her energy. Motherhood looks different on everyone. On Shen Yue, it looks like the most natural evolution of a woman who has always led with her heart, even when the industry tried to train that out of her. What fans missed most was not any single image or clip. What fans missed was the pattern. Taken individually, each moment was easy to scroll past. Taken together, they form a portrait of a family that is deeply, quietly, undeniably real. The way Dylan appears in the background of content that was not supposed to feature him. The way Shen Yue's voice changes in register when she thinks the camera has moved on. The references that are just slightly too specific to be nothing, dropped into conversations like breadcrumbs by two people who are proud but also protective, who want to share without exposing, who love their audience but love their child more. That balance is the thing nobody talks about enough when discussing how Dylan and Shen Yue navigate fame at this stage of their lives. They built their public profiles in an era when Chinese entertainment demanded total transparency from its biggest stars, every relationship scrutinized, every private moment treated as content for public consumption. They watched colleagues get destroyed by that machine. They watched love stories weaponized and intimacy turned into scandal. They made a decision somewhere along the way that their family would not be offered up to that same machinery, and they have held that line with remarkable discipline even as the curiosity around them has only intensified. The baby, in that context, represents something sacred, not in a performative way, in the actual sense that this child exists in a space Dylan and Shen Yue have decided to keep clean of the industry's reach. The unseen moments fans caught this week were unseen because they were supposed to be. They slipped through not because of carelessness, but because love, at a certain point, becomes too large to fully contain. It shows up in the corner of frames. It changes the way a person holds their shoulders. It makes two people who are professional enough to control almost every public-facing detail occasionally forget, for just a second, that anyone is watching at all. That second is everything. That second is what this entire fan community has been waiting for without knowing how to say it. Nobody wanted a press junket about the baby. Nobody wanted a coordinated magazine spread with styling and lighting and talking points approved by management. What fans wanted was exactly this, the accidental, the unpolished, the real. A laugh that escapes before it can be managed. A glance between two people that contains an entire conversation. The specific way new parents look at each other when they are exhausted and overwhelmed and somehow also more in love than they have ever been in their lives. Dylan Wang and Shen Yue have given their audience that this week, whether they intended to or not. And the audience, to their credit, received it with a tenderness that matches the tenderness it was given in. The comments flooding in are not the chaotic, demanding energy that often surrounds celebrity baby news. They are gentle. They are grateful. Fans are saying things like, "Thank you for letting us see this," and "They look so happy," and "This is all I needed." It is a reminder that the relationship between these two and the people who have followed their journey is genuinely unusual, built on years of connection through characters and stories, and the very specific intimacy that comes from watching two people fall in love on screen before they ever admitted it to themselves off screen. The unseen moments of their baby are unseen no longer, and somehow they are even more precious for having been hidden. There is something in the human instinct that assigns more value to what we are not supposed to have, but that is not what is happening here. What is happening here is simpler and more profound. These moments feel precious because they are precious,